Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Switch here with another new Diablo video, new guide, and this is going to be a video about why we are actually doing the Sorceress as a first character, as a main character for farming items for any other characters. So basically, if you really want to play the Necromancer, what you're going to do, guess what? Yes, you are creating Sorceress. If you really want to play the Amazon, yes, you're just creating Sorceress. And so on. If you really want to play the Barbarian, yes, you are making Sorceress as the first character, especially when you're playing solo. And even so, if you're not, you still, guess what? You're probably doing the Sorceress. I mean, I'm not talking about the pro gamers who they actually creating a specific, characters to in order to just rush the game, the whole content in a couple of hours. So obviously, there's a guide for this, and then you have to have the specific characters because you are not able to do that with 8 Sorcerers. But other than that, yes, you want to farm with the Sorcerers. So the first thing first, the reason why you want to do the Sorcerers is because the most of the specific items for any other character, which I will show you in a minute, you can obtain them from the Mephisto or the Nightmare difficulty. Yes, on the Nightmare difficulty, not on Hell difficulty, on the Nightmare difficulty. The 90% of the end game builds, characters builds, you can find here. Obviously, you can upgrade them then to something better if you choose so, but usually you can get everything what you want from the Mephisto to any character. So, for example, the Sorceress, the Viper Magi, the Oculus, Mage Fists, World Travelers, both rings like a Dwarf Star or maybe Nigel for the Magic Find, the Raven Frost to can be frozen. So everything, Nightmare, there's some mana ring. Oh, the Skulder, I forget about the Skulder. So this is the Nightmare. This is the normal cap just for getting the more Magic Find. Also the Shaco on the Bale. I will just talk that one more time in a minute. But on the Bale, you can get the Shaco on the Nightmare difficulty. So this is Nightmare, this is Nightmare, this is Nightmare, Nightmare. Belt is the level 53. I don't know what's the level of the Mephisto, so I'm not will not say. I know I dropped that from the Hell, but I think it's a Nightmare. I mean, for sure the Bale runes on the Nightmare, you will get that anyway. Some crap amulet, and obviously the Monarch. It's you need to go and farm the Mausoleum, so that's going to be the Act 1 Hell. But other than that, everything on Nightmare. So I'm not going to be surprised if we are going to get some nice item here, like that's what I said, Oculus. And this is great place to farm for Oculus, Viper Magi, and the Host, Herald of Zakarum, for your Zealer, aka maybe Smiter. So this is the great place here. Just keep that in mind. It's like I'm going to do the separate guide of specific items for every character. So let's we have some crap here. Eisenheart, okay. I knew it was crap, but I just didn't know what was that exactly. You see, Serpent Skin Armor. So this is the Viper Magi. Obviously, our roll. Right now I'm running with 400, and maybe if I will open this with actually my swap, which is 500. Maybe the roll will be different. I forgot actually to swap that. Either way, the Mephisto, you can choose to farm here, for example, for a week. And then you, for sure, you're going to get the Viper Magi. Viper Magi, the Skulders. You see, I have the 2 Skulders from the Nightmare. 2 Vipers from the Nightmare. Oculus actually obtained on the Hell difficulty, but despite the fact it's on the Nightmare. So it's like crazy drops just on the Nightmare difficulty. So Wizard Spike on the Nightmare from the Mephisto. So, like I said, crazy drops. And then when you upgrade your character to the way like you like it, like for example maybe Viper Magi, maybe some Mage Fists over there, or maybe some Triangles, like you want to be faster, or you don't really care about that Magic Find, but actually I do. So I want to kill with the 400. So another waypoint. Great waypoint. Like for example, after a couple of days you're doing the Mephisto, maybe 1 or 2 days or 3 days, I already get everything. So then you can choose to still farm, or maybe in the same game. Excuse me. Upper and lower from that waypoint area. So the Shank, the other guy, which I always forget the name. So you have the ring. Ring might be good. You never know, even if it's a nightmare. Then you might go just to farm the Pindle skin as well if you really want to. For me, the fast games, I'm not really doing the Pindle, but you can do. Up to you. It's still a great place. Well, actually, apparently not. At least we have some potions. My route is usually Mephisto, then the first waypoint, and then ballrooms. But sometimes I'm just choose to do only ballrooms. Sometimes I'm just choosing. Excuse me, I just pressed something which I don't want to. Sometimes I'm just choosing to do the Mephisto, and especially when your character is not geared enough to even do like really smooth ballrooms on Nightmare, you just wanna stay on basically on the Mephisto as long as possible to get just simply Oculus and Viper. You can get this from the Mephisto on Nightmare difficulty, and then the Mage Fist here and the rings. Right now I'm not wearing them, but there will be the Dwarf Star. You can choose. You can get the Dwarf Star, and you can get the Raven Frost, and you can get the Water Walks, or you can get the World Travelers. Everything from the Nightmare on the Nightmare Mephisto. Okay, and right now I'm just going to show you guys the rest of my gear for the other characters. So that was the first character. I already managed to do the Smiter. Where is the Smiter? So I already farmed 3 torches. I'm just going to show you guys like really quick peek of the gear of the other characters. I already want to do another character, which is, so as you can see, there's a Smiter. There's the guide about the Smiter. So this is the Smiter for the solo Ubers. I'm able to do by myself. Nobody have to help me. So that's why we can get the torches. So this is great, right? So I already have the 1 torch in the Paladin. It's not the Paladin torch, but I'm just saying. Then I have 1 torch already in my Sorceress. It's actually the Sorceress torch. So I'm going to show you guys for those who don't believe me. So yeah. So there's actually the Sorceress torch here. So we have 2 characters, 1 for the farming, 1 for the doing the solo Ubers. There's another character going to be, which is going to be for the farming the keys, just only the keys. But later on, when I be able to gear the Lightning Sword with the Infinity, she's going to basically farm every spot in the game. But before I do so, it's much easier to gear up the Hammerdin, because into the Hammerdin you just need the Jaw and Bear, and basically the Hammerdin can crack on everything. To the Lightning Sword we need actually more gear, despite the fact we can run the teleport in the first place without any item. And also, with that being said, we actually need the Enigma with the teleport, which somebody might think like that no makes sense, you know, like you have teleport, so why are you getting the Enigma with the teleport? Well, basically to boost your magic fight, and also to have extra strength, so you don't have to dump the points to the strength. There's more depth into that than just the teleport. Anyway, so I already have some simple stuff, not like godlike things, but it's good enough on the beginning. So 15% more to the lightning damage for the lightning Sorceress, obviously. Almost ropes, another 15% damage to the lightning. Obviously with the skill, the Frost Nova doesn't count to our build, but still is good though. Then just the Monarch standard. Before that I will go with the Spirit and the other crap like a Laura, which I changed to the Shaco later on, and then Boots. I don't really know what's the best in slots yet. I don't really care about the magic find, so the water walks are right though on the beginning, or maybe even stay for the longer. We'll see what I'm going to choose. Raven Frost obviously for the affix cannot be frozen, so it's already like I'm almost ready to do this character. I'm more than happy to actually level up. Then another character which is going to be like really fast to level up, but I'm not going to do so until I will get the Annie. So where is the Switchdin? Yeah, Hdin, Hammerdin. So this character is also about 8 hours to play, and we are going to get level 75. Already Spirit, Sword Spirit Shield, the Viper Magi, 35 all resistance, the perfect one. Somebody wanna buy it? Mage Fist, and for the Magic Find, that's going to be a Shaco over there, and obviously we wanna swap the Vapor Magi to the Enigma, so that's going to just stay like it is, but I might do just level at some point to do a little bit of playing with the Hammered In on the first waypoint on the five acts on the hard difficulty, because with this gear we can do easily that area. Another thing what I want to do is going to be the Java Zone, and the Java Zone is great because even if she is budget, because obviously all those characters are going to be a budget on the beginning. So even so, if she is budget version, which I just show you the items what she's going to wear, like honestly nothing. Like we just have some jabs, and we just going to put obviously the Monarch shield here with 2 levels, and these are not even the Titans, right? But I think they are good enough. 300 damage from 170 to 300. Despite the fact the damage is not really that important, because with the most value we are going to get from the Lighting Fury skill. So basically everything was the lighting, adding the lighting charms. So already gathering some charms. They're not really good, but still doesn't really matter. And then we need something like a 2 javelins plus 20 increase attack speed. So I have, keep that in mind to gather some other stuff. So what I want to say, the Java Zone don't need to be equipped well, and can really do some wonders on the cow level, because cow levels don't have any emus, right? Unless there is some champion, not champion, the unique mob with the obviously the lighting emu, and then we're just gonna skip it. So that's not a problem at all. I think that's it for now. The other ideas for the characters, what I want to do, I also want to do the Gold Digger Barbarian, obviously for the finding the gold. So I'm already gathering some charms and amulet rings and stuff, but nothing more than that. So it's nothing really. There's no point to show you. And then I was thinking to do some fun build with just throwing the axes, or so I'm getting some Razor Edge, maybe like double Razor Edges, and maybe Immortal Kings I don't really fancy, because I used to play a lot of with Immortal Kings setup. Already have some Conqueror crowns, so that's what I said. Like, if you are going to choose the character without the teleport and without with the low magic find, you probably will struggle. But if you're playing the character, you don't care about any other characters, but when you actually find something, you can just put to your stash. And basically I don't even thinking about making the Barbarian. Well, I mean, a little bit, but the point is I will get the items despite the fact I'm playing Sorceress. So basically it's better to play Sorceress, because we actually trying to farm as fast as possible the areas 85, just simply to be able to obtain the high runes and some value items, high quality items. So there's no point to staying on the lower difficulties, like on, for example, Nightmare Act 2, Act 1, and really try harding to either get somewhere like after the hell. What I try to say, there's just the strict path how you progressing your character. So you're just doing the Sorceress, you're just finding the items on Nightmare difficulty, Mephisto and Bailrons, and then you're just gathering those items, and you're building 2 characters at once. So basically one for farming the items, and one just whatever you like to do. And I don't want to say like Necromancer or whatever is like the bad choice, because at the end of the day you can do any character in the game with the end game build and will be like snowballing like crazy. But until then, you just need to go with the Sorceress. And this is pretty much everything what I want to say, and hopefully some people will agree with that. Some might not. That's also good. I'm not trying to force anybody to play Sorceress, despite the fact I'm saying it was supposed to be, but you can choose whatever you like. Alrighty, thank you much guys for watching. See you guys for the next video. Take care, and bye for now. And if you see me streaming live and I'm talking probably in Polish, you can just type something in English, so I don't mind. I might just talk you back or whatever. Or maybe you can just put some comment in the section below in the comments and ask if you want to ask somebody, or maybe give me some tips, because I want to do some other characters, but I don't really know what I want to do after those couple of characters I wanted to do. Anyway, take care and bye.